Hello RACER fans, Christmas Grinch Miller here to talk about presents for the month of December. I get letters every week in the mailbag. Hey, what can I buy out there to read, or calendars, posters? I'm the man to see. First and foremost, the best present you can get for this Christmas is a subscription for your best friend to RACER magazine. You want to see David Mouser, Marshall Pruitt, and myself continue to eat 3 meals a day? Buy RACER magazine. Good stories, good photos, good quality. Good deal. Now, you can go to RACER and you can go to RACER Stuff or RACER Store. You can buy the RACER hat as soon as we get them back in stock. We're out right now. It's so popular we sold out. Or you can get a Parnelli Jones Old Calhoun poster from the Heroes 2 issue. Or you can get the Mark Donahue Porsche Can-Am car poster from one of the great issues of the great car issues from past days gone by. Probably the best clearinghouse for books on racing that you can go to is Coastal181.com. Coastal181.com, that's my prop. They got a lot of good authors, a lot of great books. First and foremost, my old buddy Bones Bossier, who's written books on Tony Stewart, this great classic on Bentley Warren, one of the craziest men that ever drove a sprint car or an Indy car or a motorcycle. Wicked fast is wicked funny. It's how racing used to be in the 60s. Now, what he's done, his latest work, Bones' latest work, is called The People's Champ. It's a story about Dave Darland, USAC's all-time leading sprint car winner, just passed Tom Bigelow's record a few months ago. And it's kind of a look at a hometown, small-town guy that became one of the best sprint car drivers of the last 20-25 years. And it's called The People's Champ, and it's at Coastal181.com. You can also get Black Noon, which is Art Gardner's great look at the 1964 Indy 500. It came out last May. If you care about the Indy 500, you care about the traditions that are no longer there, and all the great drama behind the scenes, this is a must-read. It's riveting stuff. I guarantee you'll buy it. You won't sit it down till you're done with it. I had the pleasure of working for this guy for 2 years, Lloyd Ruby. His nephew, John Lingell, wrote a really good book, a look at his life. The hard luck guy that never won the Indy 500 but won a lot of fans. It's been around for about a year. It's at Coastal181.com. Gordon Kirby, probably the best author in North America for the last 25-35 years. His latest work's about Jim McGee. Started with Clint Bronner and Mario Andretti, worked his way to Tom Sneva, Gordon Johncock, Bobby Unser, Rick Mears, had a lot of success. McGee even tells the truth a couple times in this book, amazingly enough. But the best thing I've seen in a long time, Fearless. My buddy Gene Crucian. He's been shooting open wheel racing for 50 years. Midget sprints and Indy cars. What he did was, post-World War II, the 25 years after World War II, were some of the greatest years of open wheel racing, midget sprints and Indy cars, also some of the most lethal. So he took some of the best photographers' work through all those 25 years, put it in this book. It's called Fearless. Believe me, it's a home run. There's some graphic stuff in it, but it also illustrates what a volatile period it was to be an open wheel race driver back in the 50s and 60s. And there was a lot of great heroes we never got to see, whose life was cut short, but they're paid tribute to in this book. It's a hell of a read. Also at Coastal181 or at PeteLyons.com, you can get Pete Lyons' latest Christmas calendar. Mario Andretti with the Parnelli on the cover. It's a hell of a shot. It's also got what I think one of the great classic pictures of all time. Our hero Daniel Sexton Gurney pushing his own car to the grid at Monaco. IndyCar's got a calendar of all the drivers at IndyCar.com. Also my buddy, it's called www.NASIR73.com. He has a calendar of all the all the Brazilian Formula One heroes. He puts a calendar out every year about Formula One. Pretty cool. Now, if you go to Amazon.com, you can get Jade Gerst's book on the Beast, which was Roger Penske's Trojan horse secret weapon in 1994 with the pushrod Mercedes engine that kicked everybody's butt. The last great secret in open wheel racing was 1994. Well, unless you count Simon Pagenaud going to Penske, but that wasn't the secret. We broke that. Also, Pete Byro, one of the best guys you ever meet, one of the best photojournalists that's been around for the last 50 years. He covered Formula One, NASCAR, and IndyCar. He just came out with a book called Racers Faces, and you can get that on Amazon.com. Just some really great looks. Rodriguez, Scheckter, Ryan Redmond, Richard Petty, Jim Hall, Aggie, just all the guys, JYS, John Young Stewart, just a lot of classic pictures of a lot of great race drivers. That's also at Amazon.com. Then, if you want something that's a stocking stuffer, my old buddy Pat Kennedy, his family had cars in Indy in the 40s and 50s. He's put out this trivia book, and he keeps updating it every year. You can go to author, let's see, what's it called? I got to make sure I got this right. I don't want to sell the wrong book at the wrong place. It's called authorhouse.com. And it's just all these great little facts about the Indy 500 and little stories and statistics. Great thing to take with you on a 2 or 3 hour flight. You can finish the whole thing. A good read, a good time, lots of good stuff. Hope you guys get to have a good holiday. Keep reading and keep reading RACER.com. Thanks.